We can go to sea voyages, like the famous voyage of Captain Bligh after the mutiny on the Bounty. The distance that he travelled was a total of 7,000 kilometres. The spherical distance between his starting point and his end point is 7,000 kilometres. It's 5,600 kilometres. Sorry. The flat Earth distance is 10,181 kilometres.
Based on what map? Have you seen the Abysade map? This is Australia on that map. You're making a lot of assumptions as to exactly how big Australia is and how far away it is from your starting position.
This was a journey in which they could not land because they were being attacked by natives on the islands. So they had to calculate that they had enough food and water to make the journey. They therefore needed to have an accurate understanding of how long this journey took. And they did it using spherical distance calculations.
How do you think they knew about the hostile natives? Do you think someone made this journey beforehand and told them about it? Or do you think they were trying to go ashore and resupply because they were running low on food? You know, your entire argument here boils down to the amount of food that they had. If having enough food proves the globe, does not having enough food, to the point of going cannibalistic and starving to death, disprove the globe? Oh, well, those guys just weren't using spherical geometry. Well, you've got your whole premise based on the claim that your guys did use spherical geometry, but you didn't provide any reference to show and document that they actually did use spherical geometry. You're just saying, trust me, bro, they did it. Also, why are you acting like sailors took direct courses over long distances across the ocean? Old-fashioned sailors didn't have motors. They relied heavily on ocean currents and air currents to get them from place to place. And those didn't exactly flow in straight lines. Because of this, sailors would take one route there and another route back. They didn't travel against the currents all the way back the way they came. It definitely wasn't a direct course the way you were describing it with spherical geometry.
The point I made with the Bounty, the Bounty navigation, where Captain Bligh had to navigate more than 6,000 kilometers in order to get to safety. He and his crew could not land. They could not get new water. They could not get new food because every time they landed, they got attacked by the natives.
They could not land, except for the times that they did land. Are you hearing yourself?
Because they weren't in a big warship anymore. They were clearly just a bunch of guys in a boat. So they couldn't land, so they had to know exactly how far they were traveling, how much food they needed to get there, and how much water they needed to get there. Your claim that they were making this based on the fact, well, somebody else has done it, is not true. We can accurately calculate the distances that we need to travel and how long it's going to take. So your claim that we can't do that over large distances is simply contradicted. Historically, we have been able to do this, and we do it every day in the modern era.
Okay, either they know where they're going because this is already discovered land that other people have been to, or they have no idea where they're going and they're just out there sailing into uncharted waters. What is it? This message has been brought to you by the Flat Earth Institute of Science, powered by Miro. In typical forums, you're able to create threads for each discussion topic, but on Miro, you're able to create tapestries. Come check it out for free. It's easy.